So good morning, good afternoon. So this is really wild. So I'm at my mother's house. I had to pick up some tires. You can see right here. I had to pick up tires. Um, some tires for my trailer. But when I was at the store, I spoke with this person, and I said, I've got. They had this. Listen. They had the Eye of Horus, and the Eye of Ra, and an Egyptian tattoo on their forearm. This young lady did. And I said, I like your tattoo. And then she was telling me, I said, the Eye of Horus. She goes, well, that is the Eye of Horus. And the other one is like the Eye of Ra. And she had a necklace on right here. Gold necklace. I think that was the Eye of Ra or Horus right there, something like that. But a beautiful tattoo of an Egyptian lady on her arm. Is really pretty. And I said, you know what? I said, I got a YouTube channel. I said, do you do UFOs? She goes, let me tell you something about UFOs. She was on the banks of the Ohio River, and she was with somebody. I don't know who she was with, but she looked along the trees. There was this is giving me goosebumps, you all. This gives me goosebumps. It really does. When she was telling me, she's a young melanated lady, and the ship in the sky, the square windows, she said, and she saw hieroglyphic like writings, writings she could not describe. In the trees, it was totally silent, totally silent. She said, oh my gosh, I think that's a UFO up there. The big square windows. I've never seen this young lady before in my life. I have not, you all. I've never seen her before in my life. But she had the Egyptian, like an Egyptian lady tattoo on her arm, her forearm. The she had either the Eye of Horus or the Eye of Ra on her arm, and then a necklace, either golden necklace. I said, you know what? I said, what if you're somehow related or something? What if you have a connection with these UFOs? She said, I do believe I do. Me and my son, you all. Her and her son. When she told me square windows, that's what we document in the sky. Great big square windows on a massive ship with some type of a writing on the banks of the Ohio River. Yes, you all. This was wild. As soon as I saw her tattoo, I felt this connection. This spiritual like connection with the symbolism on her arm, and then she showed me her necklace. I felt that connection right there. Let me sit inside this vehicle because it's messing my hair up. Right here, I'm gonna sit inside my stepdad's vehicle. Okay, that's fine. She, the banks of the Ohio River. Hello there, Susan B. Honey, you can't make this stuff up. She didn't know me. She didn't even know I existed until I walked in there with my stepdad. She did it. So yeah, she saw it when she was with somebody, and when just the mere fact, square windows, you are not the round windows, but the square windows, and the like hieroglyphic like writing. See, I think that there is a connection with that ship up there in the sky and her. And this gives me goosebumps. She was allowed to see it. She was allowed to see it, you all. I think that we have, a lot of people have connections. They have like connections that they just go through like this physical world. It pierces through the physical realm that we're in, and it goes into the interdimensional realm. These other, like, is the other dimension right there, you all, right there. It's like an energy signature. We got, you all, listen to this. We got an energy signature inside of here. It's like I don't know, like a homing beacon or something. The signature inside of our bodies, the frequency or something, it is picked up. You all, it's picked up by these UFO, these massive ships. It's picked up by them, and why you have to ask yourself, why would they be interested in you? Why would they allow you to see them if they did not have some type of connection with you? How would they even know to even hone in on you? How would they even know to even hover there over the tree line and let that young lady see them? How would they even know? Look at all the thousands of people in the world, millions of people, hundreds of thousands of people in a city, and they just decide to show up and let this girl on the banks of the Ohio River see her. What's the chances of that? No, it's divine synchronicity. It's divine synchronicity. Yeah, that's right, Vic Lyon. She was, and I typed in my YouTube channel on her phone. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it that she saw the UFO ship with the square windows. On the banks of the Ohio, nestled. It was like silent between the trees, just like hovering there, you all. I don't even know her name. I don't know her name, but when she told me, I can. It validates. It's validation, you all. It is when you have people you've never met before, and they tell you something like that. I thought she was going to tell me the glowing lights, the little big round disc. No, 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 no. This is big square windows. Great big square windows with ancient writing, more or less hieroglyphic. And she had the Egyptian tattoo on her arm. It was really pretty. It was done really good. It looked good on her. It did. And the eye of Horus and the Ra. Yeah. She obviously feels connected, or she would not have had that on her. She would not have had the tattoo, and she would not have the symbolism on her body. She feels connected. And I do believe that there are divine connections. I really do believe inside of people, divine connections with that other realm, okay? It goes past time and space, you are just boom. And they know where you're at. They know where you're at. And it doesn't matter. Anywhere, at any given time, they can show up. She wasn't harmed or nothing. Not at all. Yes, Michelle, honey, y'all gotta go. I do gotta go. He's got a nice truck. It's the first time I've ever sat in my stepdad's truck. It is. He's got it all decked out. He does. He was in his truck got totaled. He head-on collision. It was like last year. And I remember my mom calling me on the phone. He was a few miles from his house, and she'd been trying to get a hold of me, and I turned my phone on silent. They had to rush her husband to the hospital. She didn't know what was going to do. I had to go over there to Louisville and take her. I thought, oh my gosh, if there's something seriously wrong with him, but he was okay. But it was terrifying, but his truck was totaled. This is his other truck now, you all. So, yeah, you all, this is, you are an Egyptian, Brian, honey, yeah. Yes, the eyes of Horus and Ra represent the real. Yeah, and I am going to talk about something when I do get a chance to read more on it, and it's about the actually winged beings that are like human-like, but they're much bigger with wings. Okay, I got to read more on it, you all, but wasn't that exciting? It just gave me goosebumps when she was telling me with the square windows, because Table Mountain, Cape Town, South Africa, that light ship. If you ain't seen the Table Mountain playlist on this YouTube channel, go check it out. I found my ships in the clouds of Table Mountain, great big long ship. One ship covers the whole top of the mountain of Table Mountain. It's a match. It's a match, you all. That's right. Lilith. Yeah. I'm going to go. Yeah, you're going to have to watch it from the beginning. I ran into this young lady I've never met in my life, and I noticed she had tattoos and symbolism on her. And I asked her about UFOs, and she was so excited to tell me about that UFO. She's never forgotten it, never in the writing on it. So I'm going to go. I got to put together an entertainment center that my And Mom and Stepdad, God, it's going to take me a couple hours. That's okay. I can do it. I get to spend time with them. I haven't been here for a couple weeks. So I'm going to go. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you.